Okay, we just got done playing Level 7 Escape with the intro scenario. This is a game from Privateer Press where, at least in this scenario, we had 4 players and they were all trying to escape from the jail there and then escape to Level 6. So we had alien spawning and guard spawning and them trying to attack us. Each player has their little sheet here. You can see they've got different stats like strength and intelligence. And one of the things you can do is you can raise and lower your fear. So the higher your fear, the more strength and speed you have, movement speed. And then the lower your fear, the more intelligence you have. And each player gets a little skill card that's different every game to give you some different abilities. You get these adrenaline cards which you can play to raise and lower your fear to change different stats. And then you're going to roll these dice here to do these checks. So you can see there's intelligence dice and there's strength checks and stuff like that. You roll a bunch of dice. One of the cool things is, besides the whole managing your fear, which is kind of neat, is you can actually move through vents. So you can see in the middle of this here is a vent. So you can go all the way down the vent, and then you can come out there, and so you can move a large range. But that ends your turn, adds fear. So we just played the intro scenario. So you, sir, what do you think?
Undead Viking, probably, maybe,
You're a pretty big deal, right?
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry.
There were some things about it that I didn't really like, mostly because I lost, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm continuing my unwinning streak so far at Gen Con, so that's always nice. But you can tell it's the introductory scenario because there were some rules we didn't use. We didn't use the items. We didn't use some of the other things that are like the higher level creatures that fight us and things like that. But it was cool. I mean, it was like it came to kind of an abrupt end. I didn't really like that, I did like the exploration. I did like the cool new rooms. I did the challenging, and I mean the cool dice. I really like these dice. They're kind of neat. I picked this game up because I thought it would be kind of a like an X-Files-ish type game, like that whole spooky subterranean lair, and it paid off for me. I like the spooky figures. I like the little spooky aliens and stuff. So I mean, it's very thematic and very kind of screw your neighbor type stuff. So I mean, yeah, I like it. It's a very theme-driven game. So if you're into Euros, I know it's going to be for you. But I'm gonna dig it for sure.
All right. And you, sir?
Yeah, Frank Connor, and as it stands, I'm kind of straddling the fence. I don't know, like the abrupt ending, like Lance talked about, was kind of frustrating because just the elevator appeared, you got on, and that person was gone, and the rest of us were screwed.
I think you guys are just sore losers.
And locked out of prison.
Damn right.
And I like the newness. I like the environment. I mean, the theme is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there's some really cool rules we haven't uncovered yet, because as it stands, I'm a little bit disappointed.
All right. And you, sir?
This is the Garthakian. What I really like about it is the variety of skills that there are, because we didn't even use, and you only get 2, so there's a lot of replayability as far as skills go. So different character combinations. Obviously, you found the punchy combo.
Yeah, my guy could just beat up anybody.
Punch your way through aliens all day.
Good at good.
Yeah, the lift just showing up out of nowhere, I didn't realize was going to make the game end so abruptly.
Right.
When I was reading
I think we should have been together more, so all of us could escape. But then Joel probably wouldn't have won, and he wouldn't have liked it.
Yeah, and I think it's where the semi-cooperative tag comes in. It's as cooperative as you want it to be.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, it doesn't force you into cooperation, but you can.
But it isn't like other semi-co-ops that I played that you end up thinking that it detracts from the game itself. A lot of times it's like you lose out on the game a little bit because it's like, well, I'm not going to help you at all. Because each of us kind of do our own thing and are trying to, but we're not actively taking suboptimal moves. And a lot of semi-co-ops end up having that problem where you're just kind of treading water instead of doing what you should be doing. And this one had a sense of urgency.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely felt so. I like it. I think it'll get better with the other scenarios.
Right.
Yeah.
So my impressions is I won, but it was because of a luck sack kind of thing. So I found this elevator way over here. And then what happens is you put these little lockdown markers on this card, and when somebody achieves the goal, and that's just for this scenario, you start pulling lockdown markers off of this. Well, I was way over here, and everybody else was kind of spread around, so there really wasn't any opportunity for anybody to have any chance of escaping. So it was kind of like I rolled a die, I found the escape route, and then I won. That was it. So the resolution was really anticlimactic. But other than that, I thought the game was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks.